Hopefully you can hear the intro music. Working on that right now. None of the discs are working. It's the first day on. It's awesome, right? Hey everybody, this is 78.6 FM Yoma Time. This is Positive Vibes with Winsome. First opportunity to have an opportunity to speak to the fans, the friends, the neighbors here in Okinawa. Uh, I guess the best way to start off right would be to say, don't worry about a thing. Everything going on right now is a lot, right? You wake up every morning, you're like, hey, let me open up the news and see what's happening. But what I'm gonna tell you real quick is the whole purpose of this show, the whole reason that I'm sitting in this booth today is to tell you, don't you worry about a thing. Everything is fine. Everything's gonna be all right. We got a great hour ahead of us. We're gonna talk about some of the things going on around not only Japan but also in the U.S. around here. Some places to see, some things to happen, or that you can do with your time. I don't know if you guys knew, but we have a new aquarium here, brand new mall, which is kind of awesome. I'm gonna check that bad boy out this weekend, and we got some cool songs that we're gonna play. In a way, kind of set us off on the subjects, give us some things to talk about. First song I have for you guys is Bright Lights Big City. This is my first time on the mic, so I want to talk about how excited I am to be here. So we're gonna try this real quick. Bright Lights Big City by CeeLo. See if this plays. Doesn't look like it's playing for me. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to keep it going in the booth, though. So, whatever reason, the song doesn't want to play for me. But Bright Lights, Big City. It's really awesome to be a part of the 78.6 FM team here in Yomitan. I got an opportunity to be the first American on the show in 12 years. So, in a 12-year history of this show, I'll be the first American actually speaking and talking to the neighbors here. One of the things that I noticed was the humidity here in Yomitan today. The bugs are out. In case you guys haven't seen the bugs, they're out visiting everybody and hanging out with us right now. Got to see a couple of those on the way in this morning, and just been practicing and trying to see, okay, how do we get past the fact that the rain is gone, that the bugs are here, the humidity's here. Take advantage, right? Everything going on around us, everything that you can see right now, all the opportunities you didn't have for the last couple of months because of the weather, right? Because of the COVID-19, because of everything that was keeping us from being able to explore the island. Well, the opportunity is here now. So if you haven't noticed, it's a wonderful weekend. The Americans, we're celebrating 4th of July this weekend, right? And everybody here in Yomitan is seeing a lot more traffic than normal probably throughout the week because everybody's off. It's a long time, a long weekend for a lot of us. So we're going out and seeing some of these beautiful beaches around here. One of the beaches I hope to see this weekend is Cordy Island, not too far from here. So I want to check out Cordy. And looks like the music's working now. So check this out. This is CeeLo, Bright Lights Big City. I was playing catch up to the music on that one. So started off the music wasn't playing for me, but I had to get it going. Disc didn't want to work. Got these American discs trying to play them in the Japanese equipment, and it wasn't working for me. I said, nope, not today. But you know what? I didn't sweat it. I had a great team around me here. They said, hey, just run your mouth for a minute until the equipment catches up to you, right? And that's what we did. Hey, Yomasan, good afternoon. Konnichiwa. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful day. It is a wonderful day outside. There's so much to be happy about. The whole purpose of Positive Vibes in the radio station is so that we can make sure everyone shares the same positivity, the same energy that I feel every day when I wake up being here on an island. It's an amazing experience, right? It's an amazing opportunity to be here with you and to enjoy the beauty that is Okinawa. Some of the things that we have coming up the next couple of weeks, of course, hopefully we start seeing more travel. Hopefully we have an opportunity to start seeing people able to come visit the island as well. I know a lot of people's families are hoping to come see them, and hopefully you can get away and go see them. But while you're here, we're mentioning some of the things that you can do, right? Some of the wonderful things you can experience. So I just got a chance to go to Cordy a few weeks ago at the island where we're allowed to break free from all the restrictions. A couple of ferries I want to see. You know, I love taking pictures. Just, I guess it's one of those biggest things. We take advantage of what we have because it's so prevalent to us, right? We take advantage or we don't appreciate is really what I'm trying to say. We don't take advantage of what's around us. So what I want you to do is think about when you wake up and when you see the sun shining, that sunrise, that sunset every day, understand that you were blessed with another day, right? It's a good day because you got to see another one. And I think that's what we forget sometimes. It's always a good day when you get to enjoy another one, right? So today, there's no rain. The sun's out. People are allowed to travel now. The restrictions have been lifted, right? I'm on the radio. I got so much to be happy about today. Everybody's breathing. I woke up. I was able to work out. The gyms are open again. Oh, my goodness. Am I the only one that was miserable when the gyms were closed? Think about it. We had to go months, right? Would have some people building their own equipment in the room just so they can work out, or in their own bedrooms or garages just so they can keep in shape, right? And then others, they were like, oh, I can't wait for the gym to open up. Some people I saw on the track here in Yomaton, there's a track here not too far from where I stay. A lot of people running. I even saw some folks out there with strollers just to move around that track. And I thought that was amazing because I think every one of those people knew that were out there moving that, hey, I still got legs, right? I still got a body. I still got to keep this going. All the bad things that are happening in the world today, that's just temporary. I still got to get ready for tomorrow, right? Or what's next. And not everybody was doing that. Some people were stuck in the moment, stuck in the drama or the upset of everything that's happening in the world. But others were still living. And that's what I came to talk to you guys about for me. Every week I want to just remind you, and myself as well. Hey, we got so much to be happy about, so much to be positive about. We don't have to live in everybody else's frustration. We have our own world. We have our own lives and our own reasons to be happy, right? I like to tell my friends, hey, when you put those 2 feet on the floor every day, right? Not just right now. When you put those 2 feet on the floor every day, enjoy, appreciate, and be happy about it because you got a new start. It's like opening up a new book every day. And you can take these chapters any direction you want to go. You have a new start, right? And everything that happened, man, everything that happened the last couple of months, all it really did was made us stronger. And on that note, it's Kerry Clarkson, stronger. Thinking about Kelly Clarkson and the way that she did things, and talking about being stronger. here in Okinawa. Everything that just happened to us, everything that we've gone through has only happened to make you stronger. It was a lesson. It was a learning experience. It was because we had to go through it. We had to see how strong we really are, not only as an individual, but look at the folks around you, your family members, the young ones. A lot of those young ones didn't even know what was happening to us, right? When everyone was wearing masks all of a sudden, not everybody understood, not the young ones. They didn't get it, but you did. So not only did you have to be strong for you, but you had to be strong for your kids. You had to be strong for the folks around you. In some cases, your own coworkers, your employees, your neighbors. You were maintaining an identity, right, of strength, an identity of I can do this, we got this, right? And look at us now. Months later, we got through it together. So blessed that Okinawa wasn't hit as hard as some other places, but look, that's amazing that we have each other, that we pulled, even the folks who did struggle, we pulled each other through, right? So we got so much more time ahead of us, and I'm happy to be here. I'm really happy to be a part of this family here. I'm thankful for 78.6 Yomitan, 78.6 FM. You know, the slogan here, which I thought was amazing when I came, was happy life, happy time, happy radio. So if anybody knows me, you know that's exactly what I love, man. I have a happy life. I always enjoy having a happy time, and I love being on the radio, and it makes me really happy. So the three themes of 78.6 Yomitan, it fit me perfectly. So I'm really excited to be here and be a part of this. So what are you doing? It's 4th of July weekend, right? Long weekend for some, short weekend for others. I know some folks hate that they got to work while everybody else is out at the beach partying. What are you doing? Did you have a plan? Did you plan going into this weekend? Did you say, hey, guess what? This is what I'm going to do going into my 4th of July weekend. Or did you just kind of just roll over and say, I don't got to go to work today. What am I going to do? Which one are you? Who are you? And I'm going to tell you the difference, too, when we come back from the break. Basically, there's some folks who will just roll over into the day and see what happens. And there's some folks who lay there and say, you know what? Before tomorrow comes, I want to have a plan. I want to have goals. I want to know exactly what I'm going to do for this entire weekend. I want to make sure that I get some things accomplished, or things that have been on my list, I get knocked out, right? So there's different types and two different breeds of people. Hey, I'm just going to roll into the day and see what happens. I'm going to roll into the day with a plan. And I'm going to tell you how the significant differences in people and the types of people actually is the way that person lives. And it's going to tell you the difference between a happy life or just a life being lived, right? I mentioned earlier, it's your story. It's what you do. It's who you are. And you choose every day when you put those 2 feet on the ground, you choose who you are going to be. And I love it. I love this opportunity, and I love this opportunity to share this information with you. You kind of see here through COVID planning for opportunities like this to talk to my neighbors, right? Hi, guys. Hi. I'm the American here in Yomitan. Nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you. I hope I get to come across you and pass you, either him at the gym, on the track. But I definitely want to make sure that whatever we do, we stay positive, and we stay positive together. Smiles, hugs when we can. I know we can't right now, but they're coming, right? Hugs are coming back soon. And I'll be the first one in line to give those hugs out. But also, I really can't wait to talk to you more about the different types of people, those who roll into their day, right? And those who plan their day. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to have accomplished at the end of the day, right? And I'm going to tell you even more after that, a different type of person, introverts and extroverts, right? What does that mean in America? What is an introvert, right? What is that? What is an extrovert? What is that? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to break it down for you so you'll know and have an understanding of different types of people, what makes some people tick, kind of identify who you are, right, as a person, and hopefully help you understand your neighbor by the time we're done with our first hour on Positive Vibes. I want to say thank you guys for our first day, and I'm so excited to be here, and I'll talk to you right after the break. Hey, what did I promise you? It's gonna come back from the break. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm gonna play a little bit of more of that a little bit later. That's Tori Kelly. Don't you worry about a thing. Hey, I love that song because it kind of reminds me. Hey, man, no matter what comes my way, no matter what happens, right? I still got time. A to recover, or B to learn from it, right? Sometimes both. Sometimes you got to recover and you got to learn from the lesson, and that's exactly what I hope everyone here that's listening is doing as well. So, hey, I promise we come back and we talk about two different types of people, right? So, the first type, person that likes to just roll over into the day. Roll over, wake up. Let's see what happens. Let's go. So it's kind of like rolling the dice, right? If you gamble, you're kind of rolling the dice. Whatever happens, happens. If it's good, oh, that's cool. If it's bad, oh, well, I expected anything. So it's a huge, you're doing yourself a huge injustice. Rolling into the day like that because you're just leaving yourself wide open for anything, right? The saying goes what? If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything, right? So that's realistically, why would you allow yourself just to be wide open for anything instead of having your day and going into your day with some sort of plan, right? The first thing is gratitude. Wake up, thankful. We spoke about that a little bit ago. First thing first, wake up with gratitude. So if you're that person that rolls into your day, how are you going to roll into it with any kind of gratitude if you don't even know what you're rolling into? You just, let's go, right? So for me, I recommend this, right? Be the person that wakes up thankful that you can put your 2 feet on the floor. Thankful that you can take that breath of fresh air, right? And all these views, especially where we're at, that you can look outside and see something beautiful, right? You can look outside and see something amazing every day. It's kind of like movies, right? Movies with spoilers, they call them Easter eggs. Easter eggs are when you watch the movie 30 times and every time you see it, you see something different, right, that you didn't catch the last time. Well, that's like this island. That's like every day. You're going to see something or feel something, experience something that you didn't experience before. There's Easter eggs in every day. So start your day with gratitude. Bam. Let's go. What am I going to do? Right? That's the other person. Hey, I'm thankful for today. I'm thankful that I'm here on this island, this beautiful place. I'm thankful that even if it is raining a little bit, it's still beautiful. We're surrounded by this beautiful water, this beautiful clean water, right? Clean air. Yeah, people, oh, there's too many bugs. Yeah, but bugs show you life. Every one of those insects are showing you life, right? I have to appreciate that. I'm not a bug guy, personally. I'm be honest with you. I'm not a bug guy. But I appreciate the life in Okinawa because you go some other places. I've been all over the world. I've seen deserts where there's only desert life, right? You just see like the scorpions or the ants or the desert roaches, whatever you want to call them. But to be here and to see the life everywhere you go, every tree you walk by, every patch of grass, everything is just life, right? I appreciate it, right? Then you wake up and you say, what am I going to do next? Recommendation, don't be that guy that just rolls over, puts his uniform on or outfit on or work clothes on, his suit on, and goes to work. No, get up and try to get up early enough to where you can work out. Get your blood flowing. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about fitness. That's part of my show. Wake up, work out, do something with your body. Do something to make you stronger. Hey, have you heard our song I played 2 songs back? Stronger, right? So that's what you got to do. So instead of thinking about what's going to happen for your day, have a plan. And not just a plan, but it's called an action plan. Take action. You got to love yourself. Right? You got to love everything about you. So if you love the fact and you're appreciative about your new day, right? Do something for you. Start off with a workout. Okay, if you walk around this track here in Yomitan, go walk around the track a couple of times. There's a gym right there. They just opened up a new gym right across the street. So there's so much you can do for you. And what is it about when you wake up and you actually work out in the morning versus waiting until the end of the day? Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're that guy that waits to the end of the day, a lot of times you wait and you don't want to go because the rest of the day has wore you down to beat you up. Very few people actually dedicated enough and disciplined enough to actually do it. So be that guy that with an action plan, I'm going to roll it back, with the action plan to wake up and say, I'm going to the gym. I don't care. Trust me, I wake up every morning with the same morning routine, right? I'm going to get up. I'm going to drink my little energy drink. I'm going to get up and go to the gym. I'm going to make it happen, right? That's the first step every day. It's got to happen. And I'm mad at myself when I don't because it's part of my action plan. That means I failed myself first thing in the morning, right? So what do? Like the song said, don't you worry about a thing. If you miss the gym in the morning, guess what? Maybe you got one that's close enough you can go at lunchtime, right? Or maybe you got stairs up and down the house to where you can work out, go up and down the stairs if you can't hit the gym. Just give yourself that little boost, right? Midday, do some push-ups in your office. Bam, getting off track. Got into what you do first. After that, plan your day. If you're working, plan your day. If you got bills to pay, plan your day. You don't know what you're going to do for lunch. Plan your day. That's the key. Don't just roll over and just accept anything. Plan your day. And another thing, the show is called Positive Vibes. Tell yourself that no matter what happens, no matter what comes my way, today is going to be a great day, right? It's going to be a good day, no matter what. A lot of people accept one bad thing. It ruins their whole day, right? And the sad part is that one bad day can ruin their whole week, right? And the worst part is that a whole bad week can ruin their entire weekend. And then they start that cycle over again on Monday. Don't be that person. Hey, look, if you work with a plan, walk into work with a plan, walk into your day with a plan. Part of that plan should be, no matter what happens, if it's bad or negative, I can recover and learn from it, right? And keep it moving. Don't get stuck in that moment. Told you about the two different types of people. I wasn't playing. There's two different types of people. One, gets stuck in their day, right? Just rolls over into whatever. The other person has a plan. And that person is usually the person that has a happier life. Why do you think that is? I wish I had people in the room, right? Raise your hand. Why do you think it is that the person with a plan has a positive life or a more happy life? I'll tell you. The secret is because that person has a different outlook on the day. They see the day different. They approach the day differently. So it's not the same attitude, the same emotions. It's a different mindset, right? And it's completely different. Mindset, roll over into the day, accept whatever, or the mindset of, no, this is my day. No matter what happens, I control me. I control how I think. I control how I feel. And whatever happens next is because I decided it's going to happen, right? It's accountability. Accountability for yourself. You're not blaming anybody. You're going into your day. You're having a wonderful day. Now, I tell you, it's the same here in Okinawa as it is back home in the United States. It's the same exact thing. I have to take accountability for not only who I am and what I do every day, but my action plan and what comes next, right? You deal with bad things, negative things all the time, but you keep in mind, it's not what happens to you, it's what you do next. I tell my folks that all the time, folks on my team. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do next. So I'm going to tell you, take accountability for your day, start off in your morning. Be appreciative. Let's go back. Appreciate a new day. Every day. Appreciate that you wake up, you're breathing, you got your 2 feet on the floor. You have opportunities today, right? Because another day was given. Some people think, nah, I ain't got no opportunities. No, don't get stuck in yesterday or what happened to you. Think about it this way. You have opportunities today to do something better than you did yesterday, right? Well, my day was horrible. Don't let that one day affect your week. Don't let that week affect your weekend. Take every day, you learn from it, and you get better, right? What I say, you either adapt or you learn a lesson, right? Either way it goes, there's another day tomorrow. They heard a saying a few years ago, is for every dark night, there's a bright day after that, right? The sun's going to come back up. I was in Thule, Greenland last year, Greenland. So that saying didn't really mean the same to me, right? That for every dark night, there's a bright day after that. Dude, the sun doesn't come up, right? For 4 months, I'm going to get no sun. So that did not mean the same thing for me. However, even when it was dark outside, it was the personalities, the attitude, and the mentalities of the people in the darkness, right? We kept positive vibes. We were what we called flashlights, right? When other people wanted to get down, we kept them bright. We kept them positive. We kept them excited about their day. And that's what you can do every day. That person that's a little bit different, that goes into their day happy, right? That goes into their day positive, that controls how they feel, and that they tell themselves, no matter what happens, what I tell you, I'm going to have a good day. No matter what's going on around me, I'm going to have a good day. It's funny, right before this show, a perfect example, right? My disc wouldn't work. We tried 2 different times because, I had to use disc here. I can't use like laptop or telephones like in other stations. So not yet. I'm on probation. However, the disc didn't work. So it's like, oh, here we go. There's no music, right? And then the song wouldn't play when we first got on the radio. It's just a tunish thing. You know what I said? Hey, cool. I'll adjust and I'll learn a lesson. So when I come back next time, I'm already ready for these things, right? Have a backup plan. And I'm moving forward. It's not something that's going to keep me stuck. And I didn't stop myself from coming into the show with the same attitude that I would have had if everything was working perfectly. I just had to adjust, adapt, and learn the lesson. Are y'all catching me? I'm trying to tie it all together. Everything that's happening right now in your life, in your world, your city, in your town, in Okinawa, in Yomatan, right? 78.6 FM. Everything that's going on around us is up to you, how you respond to it. And I just told you a couple of ways to how to keep your mind, how to start your day positive so that you can have a positive outlook on the rest of your day. So there's a whole lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about, man, with the time I have with you on Positive Vibes. And I'm really, again, appreciative for being able to be a part of the family here on 78.6 FM Yomatan. When we come back, we're going to talk about some other tactics, man. So I told you how to attack your morning, right? How to go get the day, right? Now I'm going to tell you about gratitude. We're going to focus on gratitude, right? A little bit more when we come back. I'm going to tell you some tricks, tips, how to make sure that you appreciate everything that you have. Talk to you soon. So that was Pharrell, Happy. Why do you think I like that song? If you know me, if you've been around me, if you've met me, you know that I'm always happy all the time. Even if my face looks like this, it's because I'm thinking. You can't see me, right? But if you're watching, then you know that I'm making a funny face. So really and honestly, the really cool thing about maintaining a positive attitude, the show's called Positive Vibes for a reason. I'm going to tell you. One of the first words that I learned while I was here was arigato. Why do you think that is? Why do you think I wanted to know how to say thank you, right? It's because I'm very appreciative. Not only when people do things for me, but when someone assists me, or if I'm assisting someone else communicating, and I want to make sure that that person knows that I'm grateful for their energy, their time, just grateful, right? What's wrong with that? It's one of those things that's like a lost art is gratitude these days, man. And I really, truly try to be, take every opportunity, even when it's someone I'm working with, working for, just to show gratitude. I appreciate you. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. What's wrong with saying it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that person takes away more, right? Hey, this person appreciates what I did. This person appreciates my time. This person appreciates my energy. This person appreciates me. That's the whole goal about gratitude, being thankful, spending time with people, and actually showing them that, I can't do this without you. You're a part of my world. Thank you for being a part of my story, right? Gratitude is something that people don't realize is so important. I said something, I think it was Thanksgiving is what the Americans call it, right? And we had Thanksgiving. And the reason why gratitude is so important is because that is something that also is one of the key pillars in being positive, staying and maintaining positivity, being happy, right? It's not just a song, it's a vibe, right? It's a move. So if you're happy, you're gratitude, you're thankful, you appreciate not just the big things, but the small things, that's when you go. I know people who can find all the positive in the negative, right? Worst day ever. Hey, I got fired. Really? But, hey, man, I really didn't like that job, right? Find something in it, right? Hey, they didn't have anything I needed for dinner. Okay, well, that's okay, because you really didn't need to eat that. Maybe it was too much fat in it. Maybe you could have ate something healthier. Find the positives in the negative. And it's funny. We can do that in situations. We can do that when things happen. But how often do we do that with people? It's a good thing, right? Sometimes we focus so much on the negative aspects of people that we don't pay attention to the positives in people. You might have someone that you're around a lot, and some of the things they do just gets in your nerves, right? But did you ever think about the fact that that person's around a lot? Why? Because they may appreciate spending time with you, right? The little things they do matter, right? We forget. We take it for granted. We take people for granted, and time. One thing that you'll never get back, one thing that you will never be able to replace, ever, is time. Think about it. You go through your day, you go through your week, you go through your months, you go through the year. You will never get that time back. That's not just with what you're doing, but the people that you're spending that time with, right? Be thankful for the time people give you. Be thankful for the time that you can give others. You hear that word? Thankful. Gratitude. Appreciate, right? When you're approaching life like that, when you approach your day like that, I'm truly thankful that I'm still here, right? What happens? What changes? Your outlook on the day? Immediately. We talked about that, right? That's an immediate shift. Because now you're going into the day and you realize that, hey, there's something more. There's something more that I can take out of this. There's something left for me to do. There's something I couldn't do yesterday that I can do today, right? Appreciate that. When you go home at night, what do? There's some people that, I love this too, and I heard folks were doing this, that they write 3 things that were great about their day. Did you hear me? 3 things that were great about their day. Interesting. Think about that notion, right? So you go home and you are finding the time. Even if you had a bad day, horrible day, you are finding the time to identify at least 3 positive things in your day. And not only just write them down, but look at them. And don't just scribble. Look at it. Spend time to actually look at it. Right? I had what I tell you about my experience when I walked in here. The disc weren't working. I had to figure out how to get the music going. And then the volume didn't work at first, right? But let me tell you about the great part of that. We didn't have the radio silence. We kept the show going. And then additionally, on top of that, I got back into the normal groove that I would have had with the music. It was a flow. I just gave you 3 positive things that came out of the negatives from the start of my first show here in FM Yomitan. And I wouldn't change a thing. Why? Because I learned from it. I'm adapting, and it made me better. And the next time, I want to approach it the same way. Are y'all hearing me? If you're listening right now, I'm giving you some nuggets, man, to take away. I learned from it. I learned the lesson. I'm not going to approach it the same way next time, right? Don't take anyone or anything for granted. Remember, you wouldn't be where you are today if someone didn't value who you were in the past. Take the time to text, call, or email those people. Gratitude is something that is missed in a lot of people. Today, be truly grateful for what you have, who you are, and who you're going to be. I'm grateful for the folks in my life, right? I'm grateful for the people I work with. I'm grateful for the people here at 78.6 FM Yomitan. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for this beautiful island. Grateful for today's weather. Grateful for we got a long weekend, right? Get to enjoy some things. Get to see some places. Grateful for my family, right? Go home. Great people. Dogs. It's just everything. There's so much to be positive about. And also, I'm going to give you a secret. Don't linger on negativity. Don't let negativity grab you and drag you to it, right? So a lot of people, they get stuck on one negative. Remember I told you, one day ruins the week. Also in the moment, things are going to happen. Learn to recover quickly. Do better. Learn the lesson. Fight through it and come back stronger. Don't get sucked into negative energy or negative thoughts, because then you lose yourself in it, right? Find the positives in the negative. There's really no other way to tell you it. Find the positives in the negative. So the same people that go to sleep writing down 3 things that was great about their day. Remember, I told you, they write down those 3 things, read it to themselves, close their little journal, right? Call it a gratitude journal. If you have one, I applaud you. That's wonderful. If you don't have one, think about getting one. You know what those same people do? When they get up, like myself, get up drinking an energy drink, those people look at their gratitude journals. What was I thankful for yesterday? So now you're starting your day off with what? Gratitude, right? You open that journal up and look at what you were grateful for the night before. You're starting your day off with gratitude. You got a good start. You got a boost. Hey, there were some good things about yesterday. Let me go pull some better things out of today. Or I can expand upon, make better the stuff that was good yesterday, right? I can build up on that. So I found some great things about my day. Let me make those great things even better, right? So if you're not finding new positive things, you still have the previous day that you can build up from. And I'm not one of those people. If you work with me, if you know me, you know I'll tell you all the time, don't look back because you're going to hurt your neck, right? However, in this instance, if you're looking at the positive piece of your day and you're just trying to be better than yesterday, hear me out when I tell you that. If you're just trying to be better than yesterday, you can. You just got a boost. You just started your day. I gave you a whole workout plan, right? If I was a coach, I gave you a whole plan, how to start your day off, how to get it going. And what does starting your day off with gratitude, trying to start your day off with a workout, exercise, fitness, the gym, or the track, what does that do for you? It's a boost. You know what you just did? You took control of your day. You took control of your morning. And guess what you did? You told yourself, I'm going to control the rest of my day, how I respond to it. And 100%, that's all you have control of. You. You can't control anyone else. You can't control what comes to you. All you can control is how you respond in you. It's touchy for some people. Some people need more, right? They want to be able to control the outcome of everything. No. That's when you start taking yourself away from all that, and you start realizing, hey, I can only control me. I can only do whatever I can do. I can't focus on what everyone else is trying to do, just me. Wow, that's huge. It's like opening a brand new chapter of your life, because now your focus changes. You're focused on you, right? Not everything else. You're focused on starting off your day, having control of your day, maintaining some positivity, gratitude, right? Trying to get some fitness in there. When you start focusing on your fitness and you start seeing changes, what does that do? It motivates you. Oh, man. You see people when they go and look in the mirror and they see change, especially significant change. Do you see how excited they get? You see that person that had weight loss goals and they wake up the next day and they've lost 10, 15 pounds from a month prior, right? And how excited they get? I got stories for you. So when we get back from this break, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how motivation and being able to motivate yourself makes a huge difference in anyone's life, right? So be able to think about these things. What can I do to change? What's important for me to change? How do I self-motivate? Wow, you never heard that before, have you? How do I motivate myself, right? I see other people motivated, excited, and jumping up early. I'm not that person. I don't like getting up. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to jumpstart and motivate yourself. We started right. We started with have gratitude. We started with taking control of your day. We started with positive mindset, right? We told you how to get through and taking control of everything that happens, and the only thing you can control is you. Next, we're going to talk about self-motivation. Man, it gave me an hour. I love this. We can actually have a conversation, right? So when we come back from the break, man, think about it. If you can motivate yourself and you're around a team of people, you spend a lot of time with your family, spend a lot of time with your friends, and you're that person that can motivate themselves, how much do you think you can motivate other people? Interesting. You ever hear that saying, you show me your 5 friends and I'll show you who you are, right? So if you got 5 motivated people, then you got a motivated group. I know you're motivated, right? But it starts sometimes with you. If you're that guy who's slacking off, ain't been to the gym, you got a bunch of slack off friends who don't work out, they drink, and they don't really do anything for themselves, then who in that group is going to separate from the pack and step and say, hey, either we need to change or I need to change, and you guys might not be going with me, right? That's the biggest thing. Number 1, you have to be able to motivate yourself. You can't rely on other people to motivate you. You have to find that in you. And we're going to talk about that as soon as we get back from this next break. I can't wait. Talk to you soon.